So Black Friday is coming up at the end of this week, and I figured I'd make a video showing all the various Black Friday deals related to AI that I came across. Now, I really debated about making this video because I was worried that everybody would see it as like super self-serving, like some sort of affiliate play. I honestly don't really care if I get affiliate commissions off this video, but I am going to link you up to a document here over on Future Tools where I have all of the links that I mentioned in this video. And yes, some of them are affiliate links because, well, the affiliate links were available, so I figured why not? But I don't care if you use them. You can always just search out the tools on Amazon or go directly to the URLs. Honestly, I don't care one way or the other, but I am making this resource page available for you so you can find the links to all the deals. And also because I'm likely going to come across more stuff before Black Friday actually hits. And when I do, I will link them up on this page. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the tools that I actually use myself. And then later in the video, I'm going to show even more tools that I came across or that people pointed me to on X and Threads and LinkedIn and all those places, but maybe aren't tools that I haven't used myself yet, but they are on discount if you want to try them yourself. So let's go ahead and start with what I think is probably one of the best Black Friday deals I've come across, and that's actually from Adobe. You can actually get the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite for just $30 a month. It's normally $60 a month, and this comes with all of the Adobe apps. And the reason I think this is such a good deal is if you look at the cost of Photoshop, right? They charge $23 a month for Photoshop. If you look at Adobe Premiere, $23, Illustrator, $23, After Effects, $23. Personally, I really only use Photoshop and After Effects. Those are really the only two Adobe tools I use. But if you were to get Photoshop and After Effects and only pay for those two, that comes out to about $46 a month. So for $30 a month, you get the entire suite of Adobe tools. I think that's a really, really good deal. And if you're wondering to yourself, how does this relate to AI? Well, Photoshop has generative fill in it now. There's Adobe Firefly, which is Adobe's AI image generation model. Illustrator has AI built into it now. I believe Adobe Premiere has a ton of AI features in it now. I personally use DaVinci Resolve, but for the most part, they're rolling AI into all of their tools. The one I use the most is Photoshop's generative fill, but Adobe has slowly turned itself into an AI company. Next up is another one that I use all the time, and that's Leonardo AI. I am an advisor for Leonardo, so I will disclose that right up front. I do have a teeny tiny sliver of equity in the company, but right now they do have a Black Friday deal going on with 20% off. But since I work closely with them, they actually gave me an even better deal for people who watch my channel. At the time of this recording, I don't actually know the better coupon code to use, but I will put it on the screen. It should be like right here somewhere. Now, I do legitimately use Leonardo AI for pretty much all of my AI image generation now, and I can even prove it. If I come to my library here, you'll probably recognize some of these images. Now, they're not my face. I use a different tool to swap my face on the images, but I generate all of my thumbnails inside of Leonardo. Like, see this thumbnail with AI news here on the screen with me looking into the screen? Well, that's this one right here. You can see it before I swap my face on it. See this one with the robot arms coming out of the computer? Well, you can see that one right here inside of my Leonardo dashboard. See this one with Donald Trump and the robots in the background? That's this one right here. Made it in Leonardo. And just one last one. This one from 3 weeks ago with the colorful swirls in the background and me holding a coffee cup. Yep, that was Leonardo also. I just swapped my face on it. And I can scroll through these and you will recognize a bunch of images that have become my YouTube thumbnails. Now, another tool that I use quite often is Topaz Labs. They have an AI upscaler for images and for videos. I have both of them. I use the image one a little bit more than I use the video one, but I do use both of them. And this is like a straight up upscale. So there's tools like Crea and Magnific out there, which will upscale your images, but they'll also do it in more of a creative way and allow you to sort of tweak and change the images, where Topaz just makes the image much bigger and much higher quality. And if we look at the pricing here, the photo AI is $200, the video AI is $300, their Gigapixel 8 is $100. So altogether, that's about $600. But you can get all of them bundled for Black Friday at just $299. And again, this is one that I actually use. A lot of times I'll generate images with AI and then pull them in here to upscale them even more. Here's an image I generated of me as Superman. You can see on the left how pixely it is versus it being much more cleaned up on the right. You can really see it in the S on the Superman. Again, this is one I use pretty frequently to just bring my images up a notch. And I just mentioned Magnific. Well, Magnific has a special deal going on for Black Friday as well. They're giving 50% off all of their plans. And Magnific is also an AI upscaler. But like I mentioned earlier, this one's a little bit more creative with the upscaling. They've got their Mystic feature, they've got their relight, their style transfer, and their regular upscaler. You can see I relit this one to look kind of crazy. It got rid of my background completely. But one thing you will notice about the upscales on this is it adds a little extra creativity. So here's an image of me pointing that I upscaled. When I bring this across, you can notice it added a whole bunch of extra wrinkles to my face. It sort of changed my beard a little bit. It just makes the images look a little bit more intense, almost a little more cartoony sometimes. Here's another one that I did in Magnific where it was sort of a blurry looking image. I upscaled it, it cleaned it up, but it did add a bunch of extra freckles that don't actually exist. But you can see how it adds a little extra like creative elements to the images when you do upscale them. Bolt.new. Now this is a tool I demoed in one of my recent news videos where I showed off that it managed to make a really good looking Tetris game with just a single prompt. And it works too. It works really, really well. Well, for Black Friday, Bolt is doing something special. You can see here, all pro users get an extra 2 million free tokens. And if you're a free user, you just want to play around with Bolt, they're actually giving 2 times the daily and monthly limit to go play around with it. So now is a good time to go test out Bolt for free with the double tokens. Next up, we've got Kling AI. This is one of the most popular AI video generators right now. And for Black Friday, they are doing a 50% off annual subscription plus 50% extra credits for video generation. If you've seen all the weird memes where there's like 2 people in an image and then they start hugging or fighting or whatever, most likely that was created with Kling. I actually just created this one of Donald Trump and Elon Musk just now. You know, the face morphed a little bit, but if you've seen any of those memes, that's kind of par for the course with some of these weird little videos that people have made. But that's what Kling does. They do also have a text to video generator, but personally, I find that image to video is a lot more powerful right now because you can generate whatever image you want with tools like Leonardo or Midjourney or whatever you use and use that as your starting image for your videos. I always think the results are a little bit better. Next up in the list of tools that I actually use myself is Veed.io. Right now, they actually have 40% off their annual pro plan. And this is a tool that I use for a lot of my short form videos. So if I log in here real quick, you can see a bunch of the past videos that I've done. And this has a whole bunch of features in it. Like you can clean the audio, you can do voice translations, you can add little like elements to your videos. You can actually record directly inside of the platform, add a bunch of transitions. But the thing I use it most for is literally just quickly adding subtitles to my videos. So if I scrub through this video here, you can see the subtitles on the bottom. This Veed tool, I just upload the video, Veed listens to it, transcribes the whole thing, and then makes the subtitles down at the bottom that you see. And then I can go through here and tweak the subtitles. Anything that isn't quite right or any text that I want it to be in the same screen, I just change it. Like maybe I want to say feature is a game changer, but have game changer just be on its own line. I can do that. And we can see now it says feature is a game changer on its own separate line. I use it for the most simple purpose, just quickly adding those subtitles in. But again, there are a ton of other features in here. I really find this valuable for creating and editing short form video. Next up in the stack of tools that I use myself is TubeBuddy, and TubeBuddy has a 50% off Black Friday sale right now. TubeBuddy is really good for YouTube optimization. So if you have a YouTube channel yourself, you'll probably find this tool really, really valuable. Where TubeBuddy really shines, in my opinion, is when you're actually on YouTube. If I actually look at one of my videos, it puts this whole Videolytics thing over here on the side. And this works on my videos, but also any video that I come across on YouTube. Shows me the amount of views, the amount of comments, the amount of likes, the tags that the video is using, how many Facebook likes it has, how many Reddit upvotes it has. And if I click the ranked tags here, I can see what this video ranks for specific tags. Apparently this video ranks number 4 if you search Matt Wolfe, ranks number 3 if you search AI news this week, it's ranking number 1. And then they also have this little TubeBuddy slide in here where I can quickly compare the relative growth of my channel compared to other channels in my niche. I could see the content calendar of when videos are posted. This is apparently only showing long form because other short form videos have been posted in here, but I can see whenever I've had a new long form video posted. I can see my growth rate compared to the niche average, 929% compared to the rest of the niche. Subscriber growth, 533% compared to the rest of the niche. Some really cool stuff. And then there's this TubeBuddy icon up here, which brings up even more tools that I can use. There's a keyword explorer to try to find popular video topics I can work with. Suggested shorts, click magnet, quickly identify what content my audience is craving. This points out videos that have performed well recently and that I should create more of. There's a thumbnail generator. There's the A/B testing again, bulk processing. There's just a ton of tools in here. So if you're a YouTuber, you might find this one valuable. Again, they're doing a 50% off Black Friday deal. Next up, another tool that I use. This is the tool that I use to run my newsletter. It's called Beehive. And right now they're offering 20% off their annual plans. Now, this isn't really super AI focused, but it does have AI in it. Inside of my email composer, where I actually write the emails that go out to the audience, if I come to write my email and I type /, you can see down here, I have the options to use an AI writer to help with the writing and an AI image creator. So if I need to create an image to go with my emails, I could easily just generate the images straight inside of my email platform without having to jump over to a different platform. So if you're thinking about building a newsletter in whatever niche you're in, well, Beehive might be a good choice, and they are offering a Black Friday deal right now. When it comes to web hosting, if you're hosting a simple WordPress website or a simple e-commerce website, I recommend Hostinger. They have sponsored a whole bunch of my videos. They're a sort of ongoing sponsor on my channel. They're not sponsoring this video. There is no sponsor on this video. I'm just kind of sharing the deals I'm coming across, but they do have a Black Friday deal right now with 85% off. They also gave a special coupon code in, some of my previous sponsored videos, where if you use the coupon code Matt Wolfe at checkout, it actually takes an additional 10% off the price. So you can actually stack their Black Friday deal with the coupon code that they gave in my previous sponsored videos. Now, next up, I'm going to move into some of the gadgets that I come across that I actually use myself that I think are worth looking into. Starting with Insta360. I do use Insta360 cameras. I have an Insta360 X4 that I take with me whenever I travel to get 360 video shots. I also have the Insta360 Go. I think I might have the Go 2, not the Go 3S, but I love how small it is. You could literally magnetize it to a shirt or clip it to a bill of a hat or something like that and get first-person view shots. And then they also have this other Insta360 Link 2, which is a really good webcam with AI built into it. It actually has face tracking, so if I was to move around on camera, it actually follows my face around. This is actually the camera that I travel with, so when I make videos from hotel rooms, I'm usually using one of the Insta360 Link cams because it's really high quality and it'll follow my face around as I move. I also have an Insta360 Flow, which is like this little gimbal thing that hooks up to your iPhone. Now, full disclosure, Insta360 has sent me all of these cameras, and I've made videos and shorts about them in the past as a thank you for sending them to me, but I do legitimately use them quite a bit. Next up, the Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses. I've talked about these in so many different videos. I really love mine. They have a camera built into the front that can take still pictures. They can take videos up to, I believe, 2 minutes now. It used to be 1 minute, now it's 2. You can also live stream to, I think, Instagram. It's got really good speakers on it, so you can listen to music or watch videos on your phone and hear it in your sunglasses. It's got a really good mic on it, so you can actually have phone calls with people, and it's got a large language model that syncs up to your phone, and you can ask questions of Llama 3.1. I'm not sure which Llama model it is. I'm assuming it's the latest version of Llama, but you can actually ask questions to the LLM, and it can even see what you're looking at. So I can be, looking at this can of LaCroix here with my sunglasses and say, is this healthy? It will take a picture of it and actually answer my question. I really like my Ray-Ban Metas. They are offering a 20% off Black Friday deal. All right, moving on to some deals that I found on Amazon. Xreal is offering a Black Friday deal right now where they're giving you 13% off the Xreal Air 2 glasses. These are actually AR glasses where you can watch videos straight inside the glasses. Now, they do have a cable coming out. You can't really tell from this picture here, and I feel like some of the pictures, they're trying to hide it a little bit. You can see on this picture, she's got a cable coming out of them, and you can see in this picture, there's a cable coming out of them, but you can hook them up to a laptop. You can hook them up to a Steam Deck. You can hook them up to your mobile phone and watch videos straight inside of the glasses, and they also have speakers right in the ears. They're pretty cool. I mean, 13% off isn't like an amazing discount, and they also have newer newer versions of these, the X-Real Air 2 Ultras, which have even more features. But you can see I do own a pair of these. I bought some earlier this year, and I thought I would point out that they are on sale right now, but if I'm being honest, it's not the best deal I've ever seen, especially since this is like the previous generation model. While we're on Amazon, I came across this. This is an AI voice recorder called Plod. Now, I do have a Plod, but I don't have this model. This is a model that actually magnetizes to the back of your phone, and it can record your phone calls, it can record meetings, it can record anywhere you take this little device, and then it will actually take all the notes and then summarize the notes for you. I have a little smaller, like, pill version of the Plod that I wear as like a bracelet when I go to meetings and stuff, and I can just flip it on and it will actually like record the meetings in my bracelet. That model doesn't appear to be on Amazon, but this model that magnetizes to your phone and can actually record phone conversations is on Amazon for 20% off. It's about $30 off the normal price here on a Black Friday deal. And then finally on Amazon, I wanted to point out the Microsoft Surface Pro 2-in-1. This is using the new Snapdragon X Plus chip, which is the newer chips that, let me scroll down here real quick. You can see actually have NPU in them, a neural processing unit. These things are designed to actually run AI on them. They have the features where you can use AI directly inside of Microsoft Paint, and it's got Copilot built into it, and pretty much all of the like Microsoft AI features you've seen are built into this. But I actually do have one of these myself. I've got this little thing that I stuck to it to put a little external hard drive in it when I travel. But the thing I like about this is it doubles as basically a laptop. So I can open it like this, and then the back folds out like this. And so you can sit there and use it just like a laptop, or you can close this completely, fold this all the way back, and now you have a tablet that works just like an iPad, but with Windows on it. This is my travel tablet. I take this with me everywhere. I watch movies on the plane with it. I have Cursor installed so I can mess around with coding on it. I put DaVinci Resolve on here so I can do video editing with it. I check my email. I browse the internet. Pretty much when I'm traveling, this is the unit that I take with me now, and it does everything I need it to do. And you can see right now on Amazon, there is a 25% off deal for Black Friday. Normally $1,200, right now $900. Now again, full disclosure, Microsoft did send me this to demo. They actually sent me this before they even came out so I can sort of test it and give feedback on it. But after they sent it to me and I sent them feedback on it, this has been my go-to main device outside of my house. I mean, I've got a big PC set up at home, but this is what I travel with whenever I go anywhere. All right, now we're moving on to the stuff that I don't actually personally use, but people have brought my attention to, so I figured I would share it on this video. So this is going to be a little bit more rapid fire because these aren't necessarily tools that I use myself, but the Humane AI pin, you know, the thing that Marquez called the worst thing that he's reviewed so far, and pretty much every reviewer has torn it to shreds. If you've been thinking about getting one of those, they have a Black Friday deal right now. I don't really think it's a great deal. Basically, you can buy the pin for $4.99. If you do, you get 3 shields with it. So basically, you get 3 extra pieces of plastic that make it different colors. Again, I haven't used this myself, so I can't sit here and like crap on it too much. All I know is what all the other reviewers have said about it. And to me, throwing in, you know, 3 extra little like borders isn't quite enough of a deal to get me excited, but maybe it is for you. And I figured I'd point out that they've got this deal going on for Black Friday as well. All right, moving on, there is Rate Blogger. This Rate Blogger is offering 50% off for the first year if you do their yearly plan. Monthly is the normal price. Yearly, you get half off of what the monthly fee would be. Basically, this is an AI blog post writer, not one I've personally used. Things like this, I personally still would go to like ChatGPT or Claude myself, but tools like this often have their own sort of system prompt behind the scenes, which, you know, makes it so you don't need to be as much of a prompt engineer to get exactly what you want out of the writing. It also looks like it's got some SEO tools and some social tools and some sales tools. Again, not a tool I've actually used myself, but it is available on Black Friday if it is something you want to test out. And it looks like they even have a free trial if you want to try that for free. All right, next up, let's take a look at Ad Creative AI. This is a tool that is designed to use AI to help you create ads. And you can see they've got a 50% off Black Friday deal going right now as well. But you can see here, you feed in your brand, the size of the image you want, some of the text and the image, and it will generate ads based on what you uploaded. And I believe you don't even have to give it all of this stuff. It can generate text and images for you as well, if I recall correctly. But if you do a lot with Facebook advertising or Google Display Network or Twitter ads or things like that, this might be a tool that saves you a lot of time on some pretty professional looking ads that AI helps generate. Next up, Jupiter AI. It looks like they've got a 40% off deal for Black Friday on Jupiter AI. And this one's designed to auto-generate B-roll visuals with AI. So you upload your transcript here. It looks like you select an area and then click generate video, and then it finds B-roll for that. It doesn't look like it's generative AI. It looks like it's doing like an AI search for the video from what I can tell. Yeah, we can see here stock footage, web images, and GIFs or GIFs, whatever you want to call them. So if you struggle to get B-roll for your videos, this Jupiter AI, 40% off for Black Friday. Next up, we've got Pictory AI. Right now, they're doing 50% off Black Friday with the coupon code BFCMMK50. It looks very similar to the last one where you give it text and then it finds stock footage to go with the video, or you can paste in a URL and it turns that URL into a video. It's got a caption feature, sort of like what we saw with Veed. So it looks to me to be like a suite of video tools. I played with this one a couple years ago, but it looks way different now than the last time I used it. But transform content to video, let AI narrate your videos, showcase your brand, a GPT video creator. So it's got a whole suite of AI video tools built into it. Next up, we've got Flicky. This is another AI video tool. Their Black Friday coupon code Flicky Black Friday 50 gets you 50% off. And this one looks very similar to some of the other ones we've been looking at. Entertaining video on thrilling space exploration. And then it goes through and creates all the scenes, it looks like, and then generates a video with a little talking head avatar explaining what's going on in the video. Again, this is one that I did use like a couple years ago when it first came out and played around with it, but it's been a long time since I've used it and it looks totally different than the last time I played with it. Next up, we've got VidNaz. Looks like a lot of the same kind of concept. Their Black Friday sale is that you get to generate 10 minutes for free. So let's look through their process here. Choose a template and avatar. So it looks like you can pick like a news template and an avatar, and there's some other templates here. Then you select your language for the voiceover. You can add stickers and backgrounds and stuff. Then it generates a video using all of that stuff with the AI avatar and the news and I guess various images that it finds. Next up is Recut. They're offering $50 off on this one. And this is one that it looks like you put a long form video in and it automatically cuts out all of the gaps and silence in the video for you. With the Black Friday deal, it comes out to $69. I use a similar tool called TimeBolt. And if you use Adobe Premiere, I believe Adobe Premiere actually has this feature built in now. But if you just need this one feature, that's quite a bit less expensive than either TimeBolt or Adobe Premiere. All right, now there's a few like all-in-one tools that I've come across that seem to have everything. Like this Easy Peasy AI has AI videos, a photo studio, headshots, AI images, AI transcription, AI voice. It's like an all-in-one tool that seemingly connects all the APIs from all the various tools that are out there. So you have one platform that tries to give you everything. Now this one has a Black Friday deal going on, although they don't explicitly say it on their website. If you use the coupon code BFriday2024, you'll actually get 30% off of Easy Peasy AI. And then we have Galaxy AI, which looks very similar to that Easy Peasy AI that we just looked at. They have a 50% off deal, so you can get it for $15 a month. And looking through this one, it claims it can do what Perplexity, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Grok, Flux, Stable Diffusion, Midjourney, and Ideogram all do for just $15 a month. So another tool that tries to do everything all in one platform, basically taking the APIs from all these different tools and plugging them into a single product. So you just have all in one place to use it all. Next up, Blue GPT. Again, not one I've played with myself, but you can get 40% off of it. And again, it's an all-in-one platform. It looks like it's got an AI writer for you, an AI image generator, AI assistants, analyze documents, prompt libraries, voice commands, all sorts of stuff. Doesn't look like it has AI video generator in it, but it's another all-in-one platform where it tries to bundle all the AI tools into a single tool. Next up is ZipWP. This looks to be WordPress hosting that uses AI to help you generate the sites, similar to Hostinger, but a little bit higher cost. They do have a 30% off deal for Black Friday. And according to their website, you can create WordPress websites in 60 seconds with AI. So it's got an AI website generator specifically designed to build WordPress websites. Again, not a tool I've used myself, but but you can get 30% off this one right now. Next up, we've got Typefully. This is a Twitter management tool where you can write up tweets and pre-schedule them and write up long threads and schedule them out. I used to use this one. For the most part, I just tweet straight into X now, or post straight into X now. But when I did used to try to queue them up and pre-write long tweets and threads and stuff, Typefully was the tool I was using, and they've got a 30% off deal for Black Friday right now. And while we're on the topic of social media, there's Circle Boom, which you can see down here, 50% off using the code MyFriday2024 for a Black Friday deal. This is another Twitter management tool that offers Twitter follower insights, follower tracking, account analytics, advanced Twitter search, delete tweet service, and a bunch more. Not one I've played with before, but 50% off if this is something that you've been looking at buying. Maybe now's the time to do it. Next up is Dectopus. They're offering 50% off for Black Friday right now. And this is a tool that uses AI to create slide decks for you. You give it a topic you want it to generate a slide for, and it uses AI and makes the entire slide deck for you, complete with text and images. And then you can jump in and tweak it from there, so you're not starting from a blank slate. We've got User Maven, which is confusing to me because they've got a Black Friday deal, but it also says join the waitlist. So you get 30% off, but I'm guessing you don't even get access yet. You get access to the wait list. So you're paying 30% off to get onto a wait list for a tool that's going to come eventually. They claim this is like Google Analytics powered by AI to give your analytics like superpowers. Seeing as it's in waitlist right now, I obviously have not had a chance to play with this myself, but it's one that was shared with me, so I figured I would share it on this video. Next up, we've got Link Boss. This is an SEO tool that does like a whole bunch of internal linking for you using AI on your website. Here it says NLP, AI, and big data powered interlinking. LinkBoss suggests relevant articles and anchor text with precision that's impossible for VAs to match. Manual inbound/outbound interlinking, silo network to bulk interlinking. It does it all. So if you do anything with SEO and you want to use AI to speed up your SEO, maybe this LinkBoss is one to look into with 60% off for Black Friday. And then finally, this isn't a gadget or a software, but Inbound 2025, the big HubSpot event that happens every year. They're offering a special deal right now to get 25% off your ticket to Inbound. Obviously, I do the Next Wave podcast, which is a HubSpot podcast. So I actually spoke at Inbound last year. I'll be speaking at Inbound in San Francisco again in 2025. So thought I would just put this one out there and let you know if you're interested in going to Inbound. The most recent Inbound, the majority of the conversations were about AI. It was a big topic, so very, very AI focused, and I'm sure it will be again in 2025. I will link that up as well. And then the last couple things I wanted to share were more resources to find more Black Friday deals. So AppSumo has a page where they're listing Black Friday deals. Most of these tools on here I have literally never heard of, but there are a couple I want to hone in on. Deposit Photos is a site that I use for stock photos. I like it a lot. I think that's a really good deal, $49 lifetime deal for stock photos. And then the other one is this Be Human. I've played around with this one in the past. It's a tool that helps you make AI generated videos at scale. I can give it a spreadsheet of a whole bunch of people's names, and I can make a video of me going, hey, blank, how are you doing today? And it will use that spreadsheet and replace blank with everybody's name on the spreadsheet. So I can make 20 videos all at once, and every video will say each person's name in it. So I can do things like when somebody opts into my email list, automatically email them a video, and in that video it says, hey Matt, thanks for opting into my list. So some really cool AI automations you can do with this Be Human tool. And again, most of these other ones, not tools I've used myself or even really heard of, but AppSumo does have a growing list of Black Friday deals, so I'll make sure that's linked up as well. And finally, somebody shared this with me. This is a GitHub repository that somebody created with 489 different deals. Now, these aren't all AI. You can see under the AI category, we've got something like 70-ish deals, but there's all sorts of other deals under the categories of productivity and marketing tools and SEO and finance and all sorts of stuff. And you can see here the link to the tool, the description of what it does, and then, what you need to do to get the discount. Like here's the coupon code for cube. So I found this to be a pretty handy resource where you can find a whole bunch of interesting AI deals, and I will link this one up so you can look through it and find even more. Personally, I'm not somebody that does a whole lot of shopping on Black Friday, but I did ask in my recent news video, do you guys want to see a video where I hunt down as many Black Friday deals as I can and share them with you? And a lot of the comments said, yes, make that video. So I'm making that video at the request of the comments. Again, I did create a resource page at futuretools.io/Black Friday 2024, where I link up all of the tools I mentioned in this video, including those resources to find even more tools. Some of these are affiliate links, like maybe 4 or 5 of them are affiliate links. Most of them aren't affiliate links. I didn't make this for the affiliate commissions. I made it to try to be helpful. But if you use this page, just keep in mind that some of these links will link to my affiliate link. If you definitely don't want to use an affiliate link, you can just, Google the tool or whatever. But I did make that resource page available for you so you can find all of this stuff. And as always, if you like videos like this, you want to stay looped in on the latest AI news, latest AI tools, the latest AI research, I'm trying to keep you looped in on all of it. So like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I'll make sure to put more videos like this in your YouTube feed. And if you want to stay up with all of the coolest AI tools, check out futuretools.io. This is where I curate all of the AI tools I come across, and I keep the news page up to date on a daily basis. So if you want to stay looped in on the latest news in the AI world, you can find that here. And of course, I've got the free newsletter. Join it. I'll hook you up with my AI income database, which is a database of all sorts of cool ways to make side hustle income using these various AI tools. And of course, I will email you just the coolest tools and the most important news directly to your inbox. And as we all know, Black Friday is not a single day thing anymore. Black Friday happens for like a week now. So as this stuff pops up and I find more cool deals, I'll add even more deals to this page here that maybe weren't in this video. All right, that's it. I'm out of breath. Thank you so much for tuning in and nerding out with me about all this stuff. Really, really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.